9 things to remember when hiring a financial advisor. First of all, it's your money. Whether you earned it, whether you inherited it, it's not your financial advisor's money, it's your money. Therefore, you also need to take ultimate responsibility for it and make sure that the person that you choose to manage your money sees themselves as a steward of it. In other words, it's not theirs. They work for you, you don't work for them. Number 2, you need your behavior managed more than your money managed. Oftentimes, what makes or breaks a good portfolio isn't the perfect selection of investments, but switching back and forth between investments. A good advisor should function as a check against emotional swings and keep you focused on a long-term plan. Number 3, you're coming for help. So if you want to manage your money and select your own investment strategy, you can do it yourself. You've seen all the commercials that like to burn financial advisors. There are all kinds of ways for you to do it yourself. Hey, more power to you if you wanted to go that direction. But if not, you're going to them for help. Number 4, consider being open about all of your money. Do you have to tell an advisor about everything in your life? No. But in order for an advisor to serve you well, she will need to know where your money is and what it's invested in. For example, should she really be recommending tech stocks if you've got another portfolio you haven't shown her that's 50% in tech? And how would she know if you don't tell her? So be open about all your money. Number 5, consider having just one wealth manager, one financial advisor. If you have monies in 4 different accounts with 4 different advisors' opinions, it can be very confusing for you and it can be difficult for those advisors to advise you effectively. Of course, you have to do your due diligence when choosing an advisor, but once you find a good one, it just might be beneficial to let them manage your entire monies. Remember, you can always find another one. Speaking of finding one, that leads us to number 6. Do research on the advisor. Make sure they're regulated. Check FINRA's broker check or the SEC. There are a ton of advisors out there that pose as financial advisors, and they're not. They're simply posers. So Google their names. Ask your friends. Ask other professionals. Ask clients of theirs. Number 7, be prepared to ask questions, especially in that first interview or so. Ask about how they manage money. Why are they recommending one set of investments over another? Ask about what broker-dealer they use. Ask about what institution is holding your assets. Ask about the fees they charge, about their families, about their life outside of work. Get to know them. After all, if they're good advisors, they should be getting to know you too. Number 8, recognize that financial advice is not free. Your wealth manager is not doing pro bono work for you. They're charging you something. So be clear on what that is and then be prepared to pay. If you have a good one, it should be well worth it. Generally, there are 2 different ways that financial advisors get paid. First is a commission account. The second is a fee-based account. In the first, a commission account is typically transaction-based. So essentially, you're paying the advisor whenever money is moved. And of course, the danger with that is they have incentive to move your money because that's how they get paid. In the other approach is a fee-based approach, and that's where you're paying the advisor for advice. Are they moving your money? Yes, but they're not getting paid every time they move your money. They're just getting paid a flat fee. But remember, they are getting paid. I've had people tell me, I don't think I'm paying my advisor anything. Rest assured, your advisor is getting paid. Typically, they're getting paid well. And that's okay. You want a good advisor, but you should know how they are being paid. Lastly, your advisor is not a magician nor a prophet. The market is filled with ups and downs outside of your control and outside of your advisor's control. They're not a magician. They can't fix everything. They don't have some secret inner knowledge. And to be honest, if they have secret inner knowledge, that's called insider trading. If I know something about a company that I shouldn't know and I'm trading on that, that's breaking the law. Also, an advisor is not a prophet. They don't know the future. They can't predict the future. Despite all of the investment blogs and investment outlooks, and 2023 is going to do this, and 25 is going to do this, and the next decade is going to do that, or not do that, or sometimes they're trying to scare everybody, it's all going to come to an end, you may want to run in the other direction. Sure, performance is important. We love good performance in our portfolios. But if you're chasing performance, you may get burned. And if you're chasing an advisor who's chasing performance, there may be all kinds of trading, all kinds of guesswork that may end up burning you in the long run. And so make sure, too, that you don't bring expectations that are not realistic. Find an advisor that doesn't act like a prophet or a magician, but sees himself or herself as a planner on a mission to help you reach your long-term goals. This will be a very important decision for you, and not just for you, but for your entire family. So make sure you do your research on your advisor. Consider some of these things that I've mentioned. It will not only affect you, it'll affect the ones you love too.